Today, we're talking about 3cm Hunter, a story about two completely different people, hidden feelings, and a tiny 3 centimeter distance that slowly turns into something way more dangerous than either of them expected. The story opens in a loud, bustling city. The sounds of traffic and crowds fill every corner. From ground level, the world looks completely different, like a jungle where every footstep is a threat. A young man waits quietly at the subway platform, blending in like any ordinary person. His name is Baekhyun, a 19-year-old carrying more weight on his shoulders than anyone would guess. He stops by a tteokbokki stall, not just out of hunger, but out of habit. The reason he stands in line every single day. His little sister Mina absolutely loves this place. 2 years ago, the car carrying him, his sister, and their parents was hit in a devastating accident. Their parents died at the scene. Mina fell into a coma. 5 months later, when Mina finally woke up and left the hospital, the two of them were all that was left. Her body recovered, but the accident left something broken inside, a deep hatred toward other people. To keep taking care of her, he dropped out of high school and studied alone for his equivalency exam. Slowly, she began preparing for her future, typing away at her laptop, working toward a dream she never gave up on. Her dream to become a writer, and she'd already started her first novel. He reads the story she's writing, a world where all of humanity shrinks down to the size of ants. In that tiny world, humans can be eaten by rats, devoured by spiders. Just like that, they're nothing. He shudders at the idea. But Mina stays completely calm, as if she's thought about this world for a very long time. She says humans are cruel creatures, and maybe, in her mind, they deserve exactly that kind of ending. Baekhyun asks, isn't the princess in this story modeled after her? She just smiles and laughs. Yeah, that's me. In the novel, when the princess faces danger, there's always a brother figure standing by her side to protect her. But then one night, Baekhyun finds her crying. Her manuscript was rejected by every publisher she sent it to. She screams in rage, I want everything to be destroyed. I want everyone to die. Later, Baekhyun sits quietly beside her under the night sky, saying nothing, just being there. She eventually cries herself to sleep. He watches her, exhausted, and sighs. The next day, he visits the tteokbokki stand again and casually says, please pack 6 portions for me. The owner stares at him in surprise, but Baekhyun only smiles awkwardly. My little sister really loves this place. He freezes, not the first time he's seen one around here. A rat ... again. On his way back home, something suddenly catches his attention. A large black rat quietly slipping through a crack in the wall. Not the first time he's seen rats around this area. A rat again. But before he can react, everything around him suddenly begins to distort. His body rapidly starts shrinking as the world grows larger around him. Baekhyun screams as gravity drags him down into a world that no longer matches his size. He desperately tells himself this has to be a dream. But when he reaches out and touches the cloth beside him, it feels enormous. Slowly, he stands back up ... now barely over 3 centimeters tall. Completely lost in a once familiar world. Then suddenly, a glowing notification screen appears before his eyes like a game interface. Words begin appearing one line at a time. Job prince ... age -19. Height to 3.44 centimeters. Weight 35 grams. And then, one final message appears before him. Main quest has arrived. Find the princess.